Welcome back, learners, to our reading journey. Are you ready to unlock the magic of CVC words? CVC words are those wonderful three-letter words that help us read and write. First, let's familiarize ourselves with the sound of the letters C, K, E, H, R, M, and D. Then we will create CVC words using those letters. We will also learn the rules of C, including the soft C and the hard C sound. Reading and writing are easy when you know the rules and sound of each letter. If you want to learn more, stay with me until the end of the video. Here is your reading guide. When you read, try to sound out each word and then blend the sound together. To sound out the words, read each sound in the words individually from left to right. For example, from left to right. D, G. Then blend the sound together to form the whole word. Dog, dog, dog. This will help you read the whole word correctly. Now let's start our learning. Let's start with the letter E. What does E sound like? The letter E can make the sound like as in the word egg. Let's do it together. Let's practice the sound letter A. I will say the sound and you try after me. Now your turn. Good job! Now let's practice the letter E with some of CVC word. T, wet, wet, wet. Ten, ten. Net, net, net. Bed, 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 bed. Jet, 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 jet. You did an amazing job with the letter E. Keep up the great work. Next is the letter H. What does H sound like? To make the sound of the letter H, hold your hand in front of your mouth and pretend to gently blow as if you are blowing out a cake. It sounds like Can you hear it in hot? Let's do it together. Let's try again. I will say first the sound and you try after me. Now you try. Awesome! Now let's practice the letter H with some of CVC words. Hot, t, hot, hot, hat. Hot, 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 hat. Ham, 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 ham. Hug, 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 hag, hag. That was fantastic! Let's move to our next letter. The letter R. What does the letter R sounds like? To make the sound of the letter R, position your tongue toward to the roof of your mouth and make a gently vibrating sound. It sounds like R. Let's try again. R. You can hear it in the words rat. Let's do it together. Let's try again. I will say first the sound and you try after me. Now you try. You're doing well. Now let's practice the letter R with some of CVC words. R, A, R, A, ray, ray. R, N, R, on, run, run. R, O, B, R, O, B, rob, rob. R, E, P, R, E, P, rap, rip, rip. R, O, T, R, O, T, rat, rat. You got it! Let's read and see the letter M. What does M sounds like? To make the sound of the letter M, think about how it sounds when you enjoying your yummy McDonald's meals. It sounds like, yummy. Can you hear it in McDonald's? Let's do it together. Let's try again. I will say first the sound and you try after me. Now it's your turn. Amazing! Now let's practice the letter M with some of CVC words. A, P, A, P, map, map. X, X, max, max. At, at, mat, mat. Ad, ad, mad, mad. You rock it! Our next letter is D. What does D sound like? To make the sound of the letter D, make a bouncy motion in your hand like you're tapping a drum with a stick. D, D, D. It sounds like D, like in the words dog. Let's try again. I will say first the sound and you try after me. D. Now it's your turn. Wonderful! Now let's practice the letter D with some of CVC words. D, E, G. D, E, G. Dig, dig, dig. D, A, D. D, A, D. Dad, dad, dad. D, E, P. D, E, P. D, E, P. Dip, dip. Da, da, dam, dam, dam. D, G. D, G. Dog, dog. Well done. High five. Next is the letter K. What does K sound like? To make the sound of the letter K, say K, like the sound at the beginning of the kite. You can also hear it in the words kids, Let's do it together. Let's try again. I will say first the sound and you try after me. Now it's your turn. Great job! Here are some examples of the word that start with the letter K. K-A-L. K-L. Kale. 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 K-E-D. K-E-D. Kid. 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 K-A-K. K-E-K. K-E-K. Kick. Kick. Kite. 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 Wow, that was fantastic. And the last letter is the letter C. What does the letter C sound like? The sound of the letter C can be like the K and a word cat and S and snake. How does this happen? Oh, it's depend on the rules of the letter C. Letter C can make two different sounds. K and S. Remember this. Hard C sound K. This is occur when the C is followed by the vowels A, O, or U, or when it's a pair before a consonant. Here are some examples of words that start with the letter C and have a hard K sound like K, K-O-T, 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 cut, cut, K-O-T, K-O-T, cat, cat, cat. K-A-R, K-A-R, car, car, car. K-A-N, can, 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 can. K-A-P, K-A-P, cap, cap. Soft C sound S. This occurs when C is followed by the vowels E, I, and Y. Here are some examples of words that start with the letter C and have a sound C sound like S. C-N-T-S. S and S. C and S. Sense. Sense. C-I-K-L. S-I-K-L. Cycle. Cycle. C-I-R-C-L. S-R-C-L. C-R-C-L. C-R-C-L. Circle. Circle. C-E-T. 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 C-T. City. City. I hope you understand all the rules. This is important when it comes to reading. Remember, the sub C occurs when it's followed by the vowels E, I, and Y, making a sound like a S and snake, while the hard C sound is used when followed by the vowels A, O, and U, like the sound in the words cat. Please write this down in your notes, so if you forgot something, you have a copy to refer to. Thank you for your hard work today. You did an amazing job. Please don't forget to like and hit the bell notification and subscribe to my channel. For more learning tips, I'm posting a new video every Sunday and I hope you won't miss the next one. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you soon.